about you, but I absolutely love classical music. And I've always been drawn to any kind of music that is soothing for my soul, even though I have no idea how to play any musical instrument. My name is Sylvia Michetti. Have you ever listened to music that the notes just didn't sound right? It does something to your ears like, oh no, stop, turn it off. Well, each of us are like that tone on a musical instrument. Some people are do, some people are re, some people are mi, fa, sol, la, and back to do. And that means we chime differently. Now, if do decides to chime like re, then the tune of that piano will be off. We are all different keys on the piano of this universe, but somehow we've stopped vibrating in our own tone. I was at a table having dinner with some friends recently, and whatever topic of discussion came up, I noticed that there was this conformity and how quickly everyone wants to agree with the popular narrative without really thinking for themselves. It's like there's this agenda of uniformity. They want all of us to look alike, to think alike, to act alike, to believe in the same things, to agree about the same narratives. But you cannot be your true self because your tone on the piano of life sounds different. You are so unique from what the next person is, and your inner guidance system within is different from theirs. Your level of comprehension based on the life experiences that you've had is different. But today, people are afraid to be themselves, to have a contrasting opinion from the general narrative. They think it will make them unpopular at the dinner table. They wouldn't even bother to think for themselves, even if deep down, the narrative sounds off. And every fiber of their being, their entire gut system is saying, oh, you know that's wrong, right? You know that's wrong. But they look at others and say, oh, but others are saying differently and more people are doing it, so it must be fine. And so we become a society of conformity and followers because we're being led to the slaughterhouse whilst we are hip hip hooray on the way. So lately, I've learned to have a conversation with myself, ask myself the question, whether it's the popular narrative or not. Sylvia, which tone are you on this keyboard called life? And how do I feel about the way that I sound? It's not about anyone else, but me. How do I feel? What do I think? What do I believe in? And that is what people fear the most. The fear of responsibility, of thinking for themselves. They'll rather others do the thinking and then tell them and then they just follow it. We do it in religion. We want the pastor to do all the work and then come on Sunday and tell us. We do it with our health. We want the doctor, we wait until we're ill, then we want the doctor to tell us. We do it at the gym. We rather than get on the treadmill and get on with it, we're asking for personal trainers. But you still have to do the work. Even those practicing a different kind of spirituality, they are forever waiting for a guru to tell them, Sadhguru, what does my Sadhguru think? Sadhguru is very different from who you are. You have to find your own tone. When you are in tune with yourself, it's so easy because it is life-giving. But when you tune to the tone of others, it's life-draining. I can't keep up with that. I can't agree with you for the sake of it. But it doesn't mean that we can't coexist together in harmony. But what you won't do is ask me to condone, to tolerate and accept what I believe to be morally wrong. Because same way you feel entitled is the way I'm equally entitled to my belief. We don't all have to be the same, believing in the same thing. It'll make for boring conversations at dinner tables. So we need the contrast. We need the different opinions, the different path and different goals, different wants and needs. We don't need the arguing. We need the utmost respect for each other as we go about on our journey. And that is what's lacking the most, that respect for each other's opinion. I honestly cannot ask you to dance to my tune. It's my music, it's my rhythm, and there's no way you can flow with it. And besides, why take ourselves too seriously? Our opinions are always changing anyway. When our real eyes is opened and we now see differently, our opinions will change. So let us be ourselves in the midst of those who are expressly different from us. But let us maintain what we stand for, whilst respecting what the other person stands for. Otherwise, we will argue to Babylon, and that doesn't serve any of us. The ability to learn new things, to adapt to new changes, to believe in new ideas is key to a vibrant soul that wants to learn, rather than the one that believes that he knows it all. So let's stay flexible. Until next time, do take care of yourself. Bye for now.